Discovered my parents left me nothing in their will, while my sibling got everything, so I stopped covering their expenses. Weeks later, Mom texted, "The rent is due." No, hello, no small talk. I simply responded, "I'm sure Ethan will handle it." I'm Jake, 32. My younger brother Ethan has always been the golden child. At 28, he bounces between jobs, lives with my parents, rent-free. I worked hard, got a decent job, built something, but whenever I pointed out the double standard, "Jake, you're independent. You don't need us the way Ethan does." For years, I swallowed it. Then I found out about the will. I'd been helping them financially for years. Mortgage, home repairs, medical bills, never expected anything back. They were my parents. One day, helping them sort paperwork, Mom left a folder on the table. I glanced at it. Ethan was listed as sole inheritor. Everything. The house, savings, all of it. When Mom returned, I asked about it. She waved dismissively. "We figured it made sense. You have a stable life. Ethan needs the help more than you. So because I worked hard, I get nothing? After everything I've done for you?" She frowned like I was being unreasonable. "You don't need it, Jake. It's just money." Something snapped. For years, I'd been their safety net. And the moment I asked if I mattered, I was dismissed like a greedy child. I realized I was nothing more than a resource to them. So I stopped. Stopped paying their bills. Stopped covering their mortgage. Stopped everything. A month later, Mom texted, "The rent is due." No greeting, just a demand, like I was their ATM. I stared at it, then replied, "I'm sure Ethan will handle it." Less than an hour later, my phone exploded. Mom's voicemail, "Jake, this is really selfish. Ethan can't afford to help. He's struggling. We thought you'd understand." I didn't call back. Then Ethan, "Dude, what's wrong with you? Just pay the rent like you always do. Stop being difficult." Like I always do, as if it was my job. I responded, "Not my problem." "What the fuck? You can literally afford it. Stop being a dick." I didn't reply. Next day, my aunt texted, "Your mom called me in tears. Says you're refusing to help and they're losing the house. What's going on?" I responded, "Ask Mom why she left me out of the will completely while expecting me to pay their bills. Let me know what she says." Long pause. "Wait, what?" Now the rest of the family was about to find out. By afternoon, Mom texted, "How could you say that to Lisa? This is a family matter. You're making us look bad." Not, "We're sorry," just outrage. I replied, "It became her business when you dragged her into it. If you don't want people knowing what you did, maybe you shouldn't have done it." Ethan, "Mom is literally crying. Do you feel good about that? If she's crying, it's because actions have consequences. Not my problem." Hours later, Aunt Lisa called. "I just talked to your mom. She gave a very different version. Let me guess, I'm the selfish son who abandoned them?" Quiet sigh. "More or less. Did she mention I've been covering their bills for years while they left me out of the will entirely?" "No, she left that part out." Lisa paused. "Jake, I don't blame you one bit. Your mom's always favored Ethan. She just assumed you'd never say no." She assumed wrong. Before hanging up, "I have a feeling this isn't over. Be careful." Next morning, pounding on my door. I opened it. My parents and Ethan stood there. Mom, arms crossed. "Jake, we need to talk." "Oh, now you want to talk. Not when you wrote me out of the will. Not when you expected me to pay your bills. Now it's urgent." "Dad, can we come in?" "No, we can talk right here." "Mom, you're being childish." "Childish? You showed up pounding on my door like debt collectors." "Dad, you're doing well. Ethan needs more help. He's 28. He's had every advantage while I worked for everything, and now he gets everything while I get nothing." Ethan smirked. "Not my fault you didn't fight for it." "Fight for what? My own parents' love?" Mom waved dismissively. "Stop being dramatic. You don't need the money. It's not about needing it. It's about fairness. You used me for years, took my help, my money, my time, then tossed me aside." Mom's eyes flashed. "We're your parents. Show some respect." "Respect? When you've shown me none?" Mom smoothed her features. "Family takes care of each other. Then, the mortgage is due. We're a little short." I laughed. "After everything you just said, you're still asking for money? We're asking you to do the right thing." The manipulation, the guilt, the expectation that I'd come running. I looked each of them in the eye. "No." Mom flinched. "Excuse me? No, I'm not paying a cent. Not now. Not ever." "Ethan, you're letting your parents lose their home over a grudge? You live there too. Maybe you should step up for once." "Mom, do you really want to walk away from your family over money?" I met her gaze. "That's funny, because you walked away from me first." She opened her mouth, but I cut her off. "You made your choice. You chose Ethan. You chose to leave me out. Now I'm making my choice. I choose to be done." I stepped back and shut the door in their faces. Silence. Then Mom's muffled voice. "This isn't over, Jake." I smiled. No, it wasn't. They were about to learn just how badly they'd messed up.